YouTube? What's up, Twitch? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing?
Turning love to dust, 'cause we know it can't change. Feeling what we lost,
Wait, let me
but we
check
still
it
come
out.
back for more. Oh, it can't change. Feeling what we lost,
Wait, let me
but we
check it
still come
out.
back for more. Oh, it can't change. Feeling what we lost,
Wait, let me
but we
check it
still come
out.
back for more. Oh, it can't change. Feeling what we lost.
Wait, let me
But we
check it
still come
out.
back for more. Oh, I can't change. Feeling what we lost.
Wait, let me
But we
check it
still come
out.
back for more. Oh, I can't change. Feeling what we lost.
Wait, let me
But we
check it
still come
out.
back for more. Oh, I can't change. Feeling what we lost.
Wait. Alright. So right now it's Jonas versus 100%. That is next up. Says I'm live on YouTube and on Twitch.
Wandering in his place.
Let me get some snacks. Wait a minute.
Searching open space, so we still come back for more. Leaving it behind isn't always easy, but how hard we tried. No more, no more. I see you hide. The stars aligned, and we had everything to heal us.
Alright.
No fear, no fight, as we decide to put the distance back between us. Take it away now. Take it away now.
Let me see what's happening in Rocket League. Oh my god, I have a lot of things. Fine. Let me enter training real quick. And try to horse dash. Let's celebrate my first Twitch live stream. Alright. So I literally can. I'll try later. But right now, RLCS is starting.
A bit of a speed bump along the way, but Vitality follows through with expectations and finds another victory. Dignitas now waits for them in the semifinals, but of course, we've got a lot more to get through before that. Welcome back to the RLCS
Zen the
EU Open
Celebrator.
number 2. And of course, we've got to have a little bit of chat. I've got Zen and Cassio with me. First off, hello Cassio, and also hello Zen.
Hi.
There we go. Yeah, so I want to kind of just take a broader look at everything right now, for the season so far for you guys. Even looking back to Open 1 into now, the real, question on people's, I guess, mind, or at least my mind is, you face off against KC, the other top dog. It doesn't go so well. What was, I guess, the journey for you guys in Open number 1? What went wrong maybe for you guys in your opinion?
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé du coup durant ce régional, la rencontre contre KC, qu'est-ce qui aurait pu être mieux, et voilà quoi.
Contre Cassis, on a fait quelques petites erreurs, ce qui a coûté, je pense, le BO. Ils ont très bien joué aussi. Donc le match, je pense, il était beau à regarder et à jouer, c'était exceptionnel. Et je pense qu'il a coûté le BO contre Cassis, c'est surtout les petits miss qu'on fait. Surtout ça que ça a joué.
I love the efficiency we have here.
The series against KC, it was very small mistake. Could have gone either way, but they played really well as well. We are looking forward for next series and everything is gonna happen.
And now looking at the roster as a whole here, obviously the team has some very strong players on here. Was this roster move, in a lot of Zen's influence? Was this a whole Vitality team decision? How did this process go together, and how did this team come together?
Can you repeat just a second?
Yeah, I guess looking at the other two joining the team, how did they get pulled on and picked? Was it a Zen's decision for this, or was it maybe Vitality as an organization as a whole?
Ok. Comment cette équipe s'est faite? C'était ton idée? Est-ce que Vitality a influencé la recrue de Exo et Monkey dans l'équipe?
Déjà pour commencer, j'ai toujours été très proche de Exo, qui est mon meilleur pote sur la scène, je pense, avec qui je joue depuis que j'ai 13 ans, quoi. Du coup, c'était un rêve avec qui j'avais envie de jouer avec lui. Et l'idée de Monkey, j'avais toujours eu une idée de jouer avec lui, car c'est le goat du jeu et il est très fort. Donc forcément, t'as envie d'avoir cet atout dans son équipe. Et Cassio, il a fait ses preuves. Du coup, j'ai direct essayé de l'approcher, quoi, à la fin de la saison. Et après, voilà, cette team s'est faite et je pense qu'on est tous très heureux d'être tous ensemble. Et voilà.
I knew Exotic from a long time ago. We really wanted to play with each other. It was like kind of a dream to play with each other for a while. Now it happened. And about Monkey Moon, he's the GOAT of the game. It's been something I was thinking about, that he could fit really well on the team. So far, I really love playing with everyone and we all love each other. And I picked Katio because I think he did good last season and I was a good fan of him as well, so it made sense to get that team going.
Good, yeah, and again, on paper, really, really strong team. That's why we look to KC and you guys as the top two Titans for the region. But of course, there's been some speed bumps. I mean, there was some losses or some games given away or losses that maybe not were expected. Even Starting Point gave you guys a bit of a run here with that goal blowout. What do you think is causing, I guess, some of these lower level teams to be able to cause some trouble for you guys?
Vous avez eu des soucis du coup dans votre parcours? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé contre peut-être les plus petites équipes et aussi les plus grosses sur des petits miss ou des games qu'on a pu drop durant la saison pour l'instant?
Je pense contre les plus petites équipes, déjà c'est toujours un peu plus chiant parce qu'ils n'ont pas grand chose à perdre entre guillemets. Et ce qui nous manque, je pense, c'est surtout un peu de constance, je pense, entre les grosses équipes et les petites équipes. Du coup, on est souvent très surpris, je pense, de jouer des petites équipes qui vont faire un peu plus de trucs qu'on imagine, quoi. Du coup, je pense que c'est surtout ça la grosse différence.
Man, Broski.
Against the weaker team, we have a little bit of trouble sometimes to gain the consistency we have against the bigger one. Transferring to those lower team, they can surprise us as well sometimes. So we gotta work on that and transferring to those lower team. We do that. They can surprise us as well sometimes.
Well, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I just want to say thank you both for joining me. Congratulations on the win, and of course, good luck against Dignitas up next.
Okay, thank you. See ya. Bye bye.
There's Vitality do follow on through, but of course. It definitely felt like the speed bump. Zen said it himself. They got to work on it. They got to make sure that if they're one of the top two, they have to be dominating and winning these matches. And I also forgot to look at who was on the desk with me, so someone give some insight on it. That goal, though. Oh my God.
That goal was
too
crazy.
bad we don't have top place no more. that exotic play here, and I think Gibbs is also with me as well. Is it true?
Oh, I'm here?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I thought I was casting, but maybe I'm doing both. Yeah, that was a great series. Like, honestly, Vitality... Vitality's inconsistent at times, but they showed that they are still one of the best teams in the world. Sure, they lost to a Ninjas in Pajamas, but they find ways to win. They find ways to make it back to a grand finals. Right now, they're in the top 4 spot. Basically, I would say virtually clinched the major spot because of these two performances.
Yeah,
but
I really
still
don't
more work
think, like,
to be done. That's what you expect out of
Vitality-
World Champions.
Yeah, well, there it is.
Mid-ninja
CJ, they
Pajamas.
pull on through. They definitely. Oh, is it just me? Okay. Yeah, Team Vitality. I guess we want to see them do well against KC later on. I mean, at this point, still having a couple speed bumps against a team like Starpoint, where you lose a series with so many goals, 5+ goals. It just that's a little insane, and it does shred a little bit of, I guess, doubt on the squad here and there. We still expect to see them in the grand finals, but I think. At the end of the day, it gives a lot of hope to some of these lower squads. Starpoint wasn't here probably to say we're going to win this, just to show that, hey, here's where our limits are, and we can start to take a couple shots off, a little bit of damage, and I love to see it. This entire squad definitely should be proud of their positioning today. Fortunately, they'll have to try again in the next Open. As you can tell by those numbers, the Team Vitality did eliminate them out of this. Then Team Vitality moving on towards Dignitas, where K-Corp waiting on the other side. They'll have to be waiting for the next matchup there, 100%, and Ninjas in Pajamas. And I think we got everyone back in here now.
Are we back?
Yes, you're back.
It's me. I thought I was right. I mean, I just thought I'd throw it at Johnny. I was sure that I had Johnny on the desk, but then just no one spoke. And of course, Gibbs, any desk that he can just snipe, that he's back in, even though he's casting Johnny. Jeez.
Yeah, they tried to get me out here. Gibbs tried to get me out here. He couldn't do it. We're back again.
But yeah, Johnny, we didn't get to hear from you. I mean, thoughts on the match? Obviously, you expect them to dominate this, so like having some of those blowout games does feel a little bit off.
Yeah, I'm not too worried if they don't dominate per se, but I definitely am a little bit concerned for Vitality looking as vulnerable as they do. I think that they were leaving isolated defenders a lot, which maybe they can get away with against Starpoint. Although they did get punished a few times, even against Starpoint. KC are going to rinse them if they do that against like KC. You're just going to get bumped. You're going to concede.
Yeah, no, it definitely. It's definitely something they got to fix on and work on here. But if you want to see what games are coming up, well, here you go. We got the schedule. Team Vitality is going to play a little bit later against Team Dignitas. But most importantly is we've got more games to go, more best of sevens. And the next matchup coming your way is going to be 100% facing off against Ninjas in Pajamas. Of course, Ninjas in Pajamas, I think CJ being the probably a unanimous favorite in this matchup. I mean, they've even been talked about by some of the top teams as that third best in the region.
Yeah, I think they are the third best team in the region. Obviously, they took down Vitality in the upper bracket, and well, so far that Dignitas series, I don't know how much to read into that yesterday. That was just a funny series. I mean, we saw 300 own goals. I thought I was watching OCE for a second. I think we can agree that probably was two teams not really playing their normal style, but it worked for Dignitas. They bounced back though to NIP. It's a new day, single elimination now, and they should be the favourites here against 100%.
Right. I think my favorite thing about Ninjas in Pajamas, not even just their play, Johnny's, but honestly the team attitude is every single time we look at them, they seem to be having an absolute blast.
Yeah, even when Itachi's own goaling. For no reason, you just saw both of them turning in to have a laugh along about that, because it was pretty funny. But yeah, we didn't have Itachi's camera on for that, but unfortunately, I would love to see his own personal reaction. Well, I will say, coming into this match, I was much more confident in Vitality beating Starpoint than I am NIP beating 100%. I think 100% present a greater threat to NIP, and NIP have already lost this event. They already lost to Dignitas, so yeah, they beat Vitality in the group stage, but I do think the playoffs matters more when we're going to try and gauge teams level, and that it did bode well for them. 100% are a really dangerous team once they hit this top 8, clearly.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I think it was two of our top plays even were from that squad. I think it was both Luis and Acro had 2 of those spots. It's not that doesn't find everything, but I mean, it really does show that threat that they can have on offense, CJ. So Ninjas in Pajamas losing to Dignitas, I mean, it shows that there's weakness in the armor.
Yeah, and I think that the closer the series is, the more it might favour 100%. And the way that 100% have been playing, they've played 8 best-of-5s this event, and they've gone to Game 5 6 times, and they've won every single Game 5, apart from that Ascend matchup, which was a seeding match. So who cares about seeding anyway? They took down